Okay, welcome once more. I'm Carlos Motembei, teacher of mathematics and computer science. I also teach ICT, coding for kids, and any other ICT related subject. Okay, today we are having a mathematical problem that we need to solve. So here is the problem. We are told to solve for x. So the problem is x cubed minus x squared over x equals 7. Okay, so that is the problem that we need to solve. So let me bring my ruler here to avoid wastage of space. I need to divide my paper into around 4 parts. Okay. Okay, now those are the four parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's continue. So first is to get rid of this over x here by multiplying this side by x and also this side by x. Okay, therefore we have by x is 1 by x is 1. Therefore we have x cubed minus x squared equals 7x. Now bring x, not x, 7x, the whole of this one to this side here, so that we have x cubed minus x squared minus 7x equals 0. Okay, now note that we have x here, we have x here, we have x here. Therefore we can factor out x, so that we have x, then x squared. Remember, x squared times x is x cubed, minus x, again x times x, we get x squared, then minus 7 equals 0. Okay, therefore we have x equals 0, or x squared minus x minus 7 equals 0. Okay, now let's solve this quadratic equation here. This one is a quadratic equation that needs to be solved. Now let's use the normal method of getting the product of this coefficient of x squared here, multiplying it by this constant here. Therefore we have 1 times negative 7. We have negative 7, and also the sum. The sum is this coefficient of x here, which is a negative 1. Two numbers, let's think of two numbers. Let's think of negative 3 and 2. When we multiply this one, do we get negative 7 or no? When we add, do we get negative 1? Yes, but the product is different. Therefore this one can't work. Okay, let's think of negative 7 and 1. When you multiply this one, we get negative 7, yes, but when we add, we get negative 6. Therefore addition is out. Okay, therefore this one can't work. We can conclude that this kind of formula here cannot work. Therefore let's think of another one that can work. So let's use the completing square formula. Therefore we have x squared minus x minus 7 equals 0. Okay, bring this negative 7 to this other side, to this side, so that we have x squared minus x equals 7. Okay, now get the coefficient of this negative x here, which is negative 1. Coefficient of negative x is negative 1. You divide it by 2 and then you square it. Okay, the answer is 1 over 4. So this 1 over 4 that we have gotten here, we need to add it to both sides. Therefore we have x squared minus x then plus a quarter equals 7 plus a quarter. Okay, so that we have x squared minus x plus 1 over 4 equals 7 plus 1 over 4 is 7 1 over 4. Then make it into improper fraction. We have 7 times 4 is 28 plus 1 is 29 over 4. Okay, now this other one also turns to be an quadratic equation. Remember, a minus b, a minus b, this one, when you solve this one, you get a squared minus ab minus ab plus b squared. Therefore this one, it becomes a squared minus 2ab then plus b squared. So this quadratic equation here is in form of this one here. Okay, so you can bring it like this one, make it to be like that. So here we have x squared becomes your x, then we have minus a quarter, this one here, a quarter, when you get root of a quarter is half, and then you repeat itself. Okay, equals 29 over 4. Okay, now this one, x minus half can be written as x minus half squared. Okay, equals 29 over 4. Now let's get the root. Let's get the square root of both. Therefore we have the whole of this one here can be multiplied by half. Remember, half also means a square root power half here. Okay, so that by 2 1 by 2 1, here we have x minus half equals 29 over 4 power half can be written as root 29 over 4. Okay, which is now equal to root, because there's no perfect root for 29, it can remain like that, root 29, but we have a perfect root of 4, which is over 2 here. Okay, which is now equal to x minus half. Okay, also remember that this one here can be either plus or minus. Okay, plus or minus. Now most students don't understand how we come about this plus or minus, so for them to understand, just give them a simple explanation here. For example, what is minus 2 squared? Okay, minus 2 squared, like that. This one, the answer is 4. Now what is 2 squared? What is 2 squared? Now the 2 here is positive, you still get the answer as 4. Now for answer 4 here, for answer 4, the square root can be either plus or negative. Therefore root 4, you can comfortably conclude that root 4 equals either plus positive or minus 2. Okay, therefore with this one now in mind, you can bring that idea here. So when we have root 29 over 4 can be either root 29, which doesn't have perfect square root, that way we have left it like that, but 4 has a perfect square root, therefore we have over 2, which can be either plus or minus. Okay, using this ideology here. Now take this half here, negative half, to the other side. Okay, the whole of this, take it to the other side. So we have x equals half plus or minus root 29 over 2. Okay, therefore x equals half plus root 29 over 2, or x equals half minus root 29 over 2. Okay, both are correct. So here we have this one, and also this one here. Those are the three solutions for x. Remember here equation is to power of 3, therefore we have 3 solutions here. Now this is one of the most used formula, the completing square formula, whereby you get the solutions to such equations. Now let's try to use the quadratic formula. Okay, maybe a student hasn't understood this one. Now try to give him or her another kind of a formula, which we call it quadratic formula. Now quadratic formula, we have x is written as x equals minus b plus minus root b squared minus 4ac, okay, over 2. Now remember, b, a and c over 2a here, over 2a. These ones are called constants. Okay, we get them from the coefficient of x. Where is that equation? The equation is here. This one here. Okay, this was the equation. Now we get it from that equation. Therefore, coefficient of x squared here is 1. Therefore, our a is 1. Our b is the coefficient of negative x, which is negative 1, and our c is the constant, which is negative 7 here. Okay, we continue with solving the equation using the quadratic formula. Therefore, let's replace this constant or coefficient with these ones here. If wherever there is b, we put negative 1. Wherever there is a, we put 1. Wherever there is c, we put negative 7. So our equation becomes x equals minus b. Remember, b is negative 1. Okay, therefore we have negative 1 there, plus minus root of b squared. B is still negative 1, therefore we have negative 1 squared, minus 4. A is 1 and c is negative 7 here. Okay, the all of this over 2a. A is what? Is 1. Is 1. Okay, therefore we have x equals negative times negative, remember, is positive. Okay, when we have negative times negative 1, we get positive 1, then plus minus. Now roots, ensure you put your root there. Negative 1 squared is 1. Okay, now minus 4 times minus 7. Negative times negative is positive, therefore we have positive 28 here. Okay, the whole of it over 2. Therefore we have x equals 1 plus or minus root of what? 1 plus 28 is 29, then over 2. Okay, therefore separating them, we have x equals 1 over 2 plus or minus root 29 over 2. Again we can separate them to have x equals half plus root 29 over 2, or x equals half minus root 29 over 2. So both of them are correct. Okay, so look at this one here, the answer here, this one here, is similar to this one here. So the same, and also this one here is similar to this one here. Okay, yeah, the same. Therefore, you choose the kind of a formula that you would like to use. Both of them are correct. Okay, so but in an exam, if you're trying to use completing square formula, then use completing square. Don't use the quadratic, okay, formula. If you're trying to use quadratic, please use quadratic. Don't use a completing square formula. Okay, so if they are specific in an exam, then also use that specific formula that you have been told to use. If there's no you're told to just solve, then you can use any formula that you feel you are comfortable with. For my case, I would have used the completing square formula. It is easier and is simpler to understand. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. I believe you have also gotten something from the solving the equation. The two formulas are important. As a teacher, you need to know the two of them, okay, so that you are able to give examples with the two formulas, so that now the learner is able to know which formula is easier for him or her to use in practicals, in exams, and any other kind of problem such as that one. Thank you very much.